We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Mitch Keller will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
So striding in, Ian Happ. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. Well, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, they have to build off their win in their last game. They were able to break a losing streak. They were finally able to get everybody to relax a little bit. We were able to sit down with the manager pregame, and you can tell the stress has just come off them.
Now here's the pitch. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Now at the plate, Suzuki. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. Suzuki takes the swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, and even 30 home runs on the year. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Line toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Great jump on that ball hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on an inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Soft liner to the left side, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. Drew Smyly out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
So coming to the plate, Ryan Reynolds. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Ryan Reynolds.
Here's the pitch. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning. Striding forward, Ke'Bryan Hayes, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 1-0.
No, that's down.
Well, I'll tell you, he doesn't look very comfortable on this mound right now. This mound isn't the same one that he pitches at home. I know they all look the same, but they're not all the same.
Hit hard to short. Swanson picks it up. One there. On to first, a double play. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
You know, walking around the cage before BP, Matty, one thing jumped out at me. This team's last in runs, and when you look at the lineup, they are well aware of it. They don't want to create that clubhouse divide where it's pitching staff on one side of the room and offense on the other, and the pitchers feel like they have to be perfect all the time. This offense is better than this, and it has to start today.
No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Smyly gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
Popped him up. Gomes is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in the long ball threat, Matt Merker. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball, that's on.
Merker, just 24 years of age. He was a 13th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Davis is there, and he has it for the out.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 9 homers and 30 RBIs. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Nope, foul ball.
And he pops him up back behind second base. Cruz over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Miles Mastrobuoni.
The next Cub up, Miles Mastrobuoni, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! Solo shot to right center. 3rd home run for him on the year as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, he's definitely off to a shaky start tonight, giving up 2 home runs in 2 innings. The good news is they were both solo shots. The bad news is the rest of the lineup is salivating in the dugout, waiting for their chance to face him.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Madrigal. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Number 2 is there, and the side is retired. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Last half of the second set to go, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Henry Davis.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 11 home runs, 26 RBIs. Hit hard on the ground to second, right to him. And there's out number two.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, number 2.
Now batting, number 2. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Smyly's ready. Here's the 0-1. This one's flared out toward left. In comes the left fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So here now's the pitcher, Drew Smyly, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Digging in now, Ian Happ. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
A ball and no strikes.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0.
Yeah. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now the 2-1. And he'll step out for a moment here, maybe to give his guy a chance to catch his breath in the dugout for a moment. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Right side, hit hard. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, number 27.
Now to the plate, Suzuki. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry. Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Ball 2.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
We're back now as the Pirates line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had their issues on offense. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. At the plate, Rodriguez, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch coming, here it is. Down the third baseline. This gets foul, it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Into the box, Mitch Keller. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Happ is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're still down. It's 2-0. So here's Cody Bellinger. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 24, Cody Bellinger.
Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Popped high in the air. Cruz is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The bat, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Striding in, Dansby Swanson hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 3-2 now. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So digging in now, Matt Merker. He flew out in his last at-bat. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And he fouls this one off.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Now the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Reynolds is on the move for it. And he makes a nice catch on the track. Bottom of the inning now. And coming forward is the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds.
The center fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Swanson scoops it up. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first down. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And we've got 2 guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. Ready for another chance? Ke'Bryan Hayes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
O'Neill Cruz is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting. The right
Ready
fielder,
now, Henry Davis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Taken but called a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Bucks draw a bit closer on the solo home run. We played 4, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Into the box now, Yan Gomes. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Yan Gomes.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
3-2 pitch. Is in there. A called strike 3.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Miles Mastrobuoni is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. The pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Nick Madrigal.
To the plate now, Nick Madrigal, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. And now the Cubs pitcher, Drew Smyly, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about it. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. The 0-1 pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Tellez has got it, and the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. 2-0 now. Now the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
That one's in there, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Swanson over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 2.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, number 2. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. The pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Another 1-2 delivery.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Little chopper back to the mound. And that's the 2nd out.
The left fielder, number 22.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he takes a called strike, 0-1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 2-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball one, no
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
The 3-1 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
And that misses for ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
2-0.
Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Now you could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight.
Number 43.
So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Cody Bellinger will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
The 1-0 home misses for the second ball.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Nope.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting, shortstop.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play. Digging in the switch hitter, Rodriguez. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they did.
Out in front of it, strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 6 home runs, 18 driven in. Grounded up the first baseline. Step on the bag for one, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
The center fielder.
So stepping in, Brian Reynolds, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. For the current campaign, Reynolds comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500, so he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he's in safely at third as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Wow, with one out, and he clutches up with an RBI triple, which is his second hit of the game. So he's starting to put together a pretty big game here.
In now, Ke'Bryan Hayes, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. And he strikes out. And oh boy, all he needed was a fly ball somewhere to give him the lead, but instead there are 2 gone now.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Standing in now, O'Neill Cruz. He'll swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. Fouled away. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Hard on the ground toward short. Swanson brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 for the Pirates. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Matt Merker is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. to 2-2 now.
2-2.
Full count now. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Yan Gomes. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full. The 3-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Miles Mastrobuoni. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Cubs are down. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in the outfielder, Henry Davis. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double. At the plate now, Rowdy Tellez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Now here's a swing by Tellez as he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, number 2. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 22.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and they're runners at the corners now. Chicago manager up out of the dugout now, so he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs in a tie ball game, he'll remain responsible for those runners at the corners as he hopes the bullpen can work out of the jam. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? To second for one. On to first. And how about that for an entrance? One pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Stepping in, Nick Madrigal. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. Keith Armstrong will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
For Chicago, number 52, Keith Armstrong.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 5 homers and 15 RBIs. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Ready with the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. Liner towards second, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get the 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike 1 and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
Suzuki started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Comes set, the 0-1.
That's outside.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Hot shot to third. Oh, way to get dirty. What an outstanding play to end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. Julian Merriweather is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 66,
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And digging in is the switch hitting catcher, Rodriguez. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Bay will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Well, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Lays off 1-0. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. 1-0 pitch on the way. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. Outside, 2-1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch, and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
At the plate, Ryan Reynolds. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Runners off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's behind the runner to first. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ke'Bryan Hayes comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
The 1-2 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Good work that time from the Chicago pen. We played 8 full and we are tied 2-2. Jose Hernandez will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Number 24, Cody Bellinger.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. The pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Now here's a shot out to right center field. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
The first baseman, number 22. good.
Miguel Amaya will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 6, Miguel Amaya.
Splitter swung on and missed 0-1. He'll enter play here at 293. 24 home runs and 59 RBIs. The 0-1.
Oh, that's low. I got 2-1 to count.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Hit out towards second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes 1 away. Wow. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yan Gomes. And he bats in a big spot here. Go-ahead run at third, 2 men out. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1. Now the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reynolds is on the move for it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. Miguel Amaya stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 6.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Amaya.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Rowdy Tellez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in the gap.
65.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Caleb Killian is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Christopher Morrow will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Here's the first pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. One there. Back to first. A double play. And we are heading to extra innings. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. Jason DeLay is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Miles Mastrobuoni is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
That's wide. 2-0. Inside with the slider. 3-0. Nick Madrigal will be next. Now the 3-0 offering. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Now a hard liner toward short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. Now in the box, Nick Madrigal. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Line toward right center. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box, Christopher Morrow.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Hit hard back up the middle. In there, a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Ian Happ.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And that's going to land foul. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. The 1-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-2. Fouled off. Ready with another two-strike offering. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Number 27.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Number 35 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Stepping in now, Suzuki, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is a ball below the zone.
2-0.
3-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And there's ball 4, so the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Striding in once again, Cody Bellinger, and he's got an opportunity to add to this lead, but the double play is in order. From the stretch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
This is where you got to empty the bucket out on the mound. Throw your best stuff right here, right now, and try and get out of this. If anything catches outfield grass, this game's probably over.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dansby Swanson. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
Fly ball out toward left center field. McCutchen is under it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run scores here in the frame. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Cubs lead this one 3-2. Adbert Alzolay takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10.
Adbert Alzolay.
So striding forward now, Andrew McCutchen. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Andrew McCutchen.
First delivery to him on the way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Drilled to the right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
So now to the plate, Rodriguez, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Bouncer to the left side. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now back.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Smith will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Working for the punch out and the offering. Rodriguez, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Cubs have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Caleb Killian claims the win out of the pen, his first. Adbert Alzolay hammers down the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.